Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Jane and Alex podcast. I am so excited to be here with you today. How are you doing, Alex?
Hello, Jane, and hello to all our listeners. I am doing fantastic, thank you. I am really looking forward to today's topic because it is something we all have to do eventually, whether we like it or not.
Oh, you are so right. It is a universal human experience. Today, we are talking about how to apologize naturally in English.
Exactly. Saying sorry can be hard enough in your own language, but doing it in a second language, that adds a whole new layer of pressure. You worry about using the wrong words, sounding insincere, or making the situation worse.
Yes, and English has so many different ways to apologize depending on the situation. You wouldn't speak to your boss the same way you speak to your best friend, right?
Precisely. So in this episode, we are going to break it all down. We will cover casual apologies, formal apologies, the biggest mistakes people make, and we'll even do some role-playing to show you exactly how it sounds.
It is going to be a super helpful episode. But before we dive in, Alex, we have a little favor to ask our listeners.
That is right. If you are enjoying our podcast and want to help us grow, please take a moment right now to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel.
It really helps us out. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. We want to keep bringing you these conversations every week. Okay, Alex, are you ready to get into it?
I am ready. Let's start with the basics. The word sorry. It's probably one of the first words you learn in English.
Definitely. But I feel like English speakers use it a lot, maybe even too much. I sometimes catch myself saying sorry when I didn't even do anything wrong. Like if someone bumps into me, I say sorry.
That is a very common cultural quirk, especially in the UK and Canada, but also here in the US. We use sorry as a way to be polite, not just to admit guilt. However, for today, let's focus on when you actually make a mistake.
Okay, let's imagine a really small mistake, a micro mistake. For example, you are walking in a crowded coffee shop and you accidentally brush against someone's arm. You don't spill anything, you just touch them. What do you say?
In that situation, a full sentence like, "I am very sorry for bumping into you," is actually too much. It sounds robotic. For small physical accidents, we usually just say, "Oh, sorry," or "Oops, sorry."
Oops is a funny word, isn't it? It's very casual. Can I use that at work?
You can use oops at work if it's a very minor thing, like dropping a pen. But if you delete a Clarity Important file, do not say oops. That will not go over well.
Good point. Okay, so for small things, sorry, my bad, or excuse me. Wait, tell us about my bad. I hear that in movies a lot.
My bad is American slang. It means that was my mistake. It is very casual. You use it with friends. For example, if you pass the ball to the wrong player in a basketball game, you say, "My bad." Or if you misunderstand what your friend said. "Oh, you said 5 p.m., not 6 p.m.? My bad."
I love that phrase. It sounds so relaxed. But I definitely shouldn't say my bad to my boss if I arrive late to a meeting, right?
Absolutely not. That brings us to our next section, real-life situations and the spectrum of formality. Let's talk about being late. This is a very common situation.
Oh, I hate being late, but it happens. Traffic, alarms not going off, life happens. So, scenario 1, I am meeting my best friend for lunch and I am 10 minutes late. What do I say?
Since it is a friend, you want to sound sincere, but you don't need to be formal. You could say, "Hey, I'm so sorry I'm late. Traffic was crazy." Notice the emphasis on so. I am so sorry.
Yes, adding so or really makes it sound much stronger. I'm really sorry.
Exactly. Now let's flip the script. Scenario 2. You are 10 minutes late to a job interview or a meeting with a client. You cannot just say, "So sorry, traffic was crazy." That sounds like an excuse.
Ooh, that is tough. What should I say then?
In a formal setting, we often use the word apologize. It is a verb. You might say, "Please accept my apologies for the delay," or "I sincerely apologize for being late."
Please accept my apologies. That sounds very professional. It sounds like you are taking responsibility.
That is the key, Jane. Taking responsibility. A good apology usually has 3 parts. I call it the 3 R's of apologizing.
The 3 R's. I love a good acronym or list. Tell us what they are.
Sure. 1, regret. 2, reason. 3, remedy.
Regret, reason, remedy. Okay, let's break that down.
First, regret. This is the "I'm sorry" part. You express that you feel bad. Second is reason. You explain briefly what happened. Do not make a long excuse, just a fact. And third, and most important, is remedy. How are you going to fix it?
That is brilliant. Can we try to apply the 3 R's to a situation? Let's say I borrowed your book and I spilled coffee on it. Oh no, I can't believe I did that.
That is a tragedy, Jane. I love my books. Okay, try to apologize to me using the 3 R's.
Okay, step 1, regret. Alex, I am so incredibly sorry about your book. Step 2, reason. I was reading it at the cafe and the waiter bumped the table. Step 3, remedy. I have already ordered a brand new copy online and it will be here tomorrow.
Wow, that was perfect. I can't even be mad at you. You acknowledged the mistake, explained it without blaming yourself too much, and you fixed the problem. I feel valued as a friend.
It really works. If I just said, sorry about the book, you might still be annoyed.
Exactly. The remedy is what saves the relationship. It shows you care about the consequences of your actions.
This is great advice. Now, I want to talk about something I hear learners struggle with, the difference between I'm sorry and excuse me.
Ah, yes, this is a classic confusion. Generally, excuse me is used before you interrupt or inconvenience someone. Sorry is used after you have done something.
So, if I want to get past someone on a crowded bus, I say,
You say, excuse me, because you are asking them to move. If you step on their foot while moving, then you say, sorry.
got it. Before is excuse me, after is sorry. That is a simple rule to remember.
Now, let's move into some common phrases and expressions. We have covered I'm sorry and I apologize. What are some other ways to say it?
I like I didn't mean to. For example, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
That is a very gentle, empathetic phrase. Another good one for admitting a mistake is, it was my fault, or simpler, my mistake.
And if you really messed up, like a big mistake,
You can say, I feel terrible about this. This shows deep emotion. Or, I hope you can forgive me.
I hope you can forgive me. That is heavy. Use that one carefully, folks, only for serious situations.
Right. Now, Jane, I think it is time to discuss common mistakes. What is the number one thing people do wrong when apologizing?
Oh, I know this one. It is the non-apology. It is when someone says, I'm sorry if I offended you.
Yes, the dreaded if. Listeners, please pay attention to this. When you say, I am sorry if I hurt you, you are not admitting you did anything wrong. You are putting the blame on the other person's feelings.
It sounds like you were saying, I didn't do anything wrong, you're just too sensitive.
Exactly. Instead, replace if with that. Say, I am sorry that I offended you. Or even better, I am sorry for offending you.
It is such a small grammar change, but it changes the entire meaning. If versus that. Be careful with that one.
Another mistake is over-apologizing. We talked about this at the start. If you say sorry for every little thing, the word loses its power. If you are constantly saying sorry, sorry, sorry at work, you might sound unconfident.
That leads perfectly into our next topic, how to sound more confident. Sometimes we apologize when we should be saying thank you instead.
This is a pro tip. Often, we apologize for taking up space or time. Instead of apologizing, thank the person for their patience. For example, instead of saying sorry for being late, you can say thank you for waiting for me.
I love that shift. It turns a negative into a positive. Instead of sorry for rambling on, you say thank you for listening.
Precisely. It makes you sound professional and grateful rather than guilty and small.
Okay, Alex, I think our listeners are ready for some example conversations. Let's act out a few scenes so they can hear the tone and the flow.
Great idea. Let's do a formal business scenario first. I will be the boss and you missed a deadline.
Oh dear. Okay, I am ready.
Jane, I noticed I haven't received the quarterly report yet. It was due this morning.
You are right, Alex. I sincerely apologize for the oversight. I had a technical issue with the software, but that is not an excuse. I am finishing it right now, and you will have it in your inbox within the hour.
Okay. Thank you for the update. Please make sure it doesn't happen again.
It won't. Thank you for your patience.
Cut. That was excellent. You used sincerely apologize, you admitted the oversight, which is a great professional word for a mistake, and you offered a remedy immediately.
It felt scary, but good. Okay, let's do a casual scenario. You are my roommate, and you ate my leftover pizza.
Oh, this is a dangerous one. Okay, go ahead.
Alex, did you eat the pizza I was saving for lunch?
Oh man, was that yours? I am so sorry, Jane. I totally thought it was up for grabs. My bad.
I was really looking forward to that.
I feel terrible. Look, let me order you a fresh one right now. My treat. Pepperoni, bite?
Okay, fine. You are forgiven, but only if you get extra cheese.
Deal.
See? That was much more relaxed. You used my bad, totally thought, and my treat.
My treat means I will pay for it. That is a great phrase for the remedy part of a casual apology.
Okay, we have covered so much today. Let's do a quick recap before we go.
Sure. 1. For small accidents, use sorry or my bad.
2. For serious situations, use I apologize or I am sincerely sorry. 3. Remember the 3 R's: regret, reason, remedy. And 4. Don't use the if apology. Say sorry that, not sorry if.
And finally, try to swap sorry for thank you when you want to sound more confident.
This has been such a fun episode, Alex. I really hope our listeners feel more comfortable apologizing now.
I hope so too. Remember, everyone makes mistakes. It's not about being perfect. It's about how you fix it that matters.
Beautifully said. All right, everyone, now it is practice time for you. In the comments below, tell us about a time you had to apologize in English, or practice writing an apology for being late. We will read them and give you feedback.
Yes, we love reading your comments. Thank you so much for listening to the Jane and Alex podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
See you next time. Bye.
Goodbye.